Today I'm going to show you, it's called round rib, this kind of rib. And a couple of years ago, there's one of the viewer, he do the woodwork, and he sent me a sample. And I think it's a very good idea, using this rib to make a nice perfect balls on the inside to compress. And but he is no longer making it, so I contact him, and I got his permission that if I can have his idea, and then I redesign it, make some improvement. So this is the rib that I redesigned. I add a couple holes here so it's easier to grab, and then little bit fine tune the curve. So this is the final product, and I'm going to use this to show you how to do it to make a nice perfect ball on the inside. Also, I have two different sizes. One is for larger ball and one is for smaller one, and in different wood. And feel free to check it out on my Etsy shop. I have these two different type of round rib. If you would like to purchase it. Okay. Alright, so now I'm start to throw a ball. And as I always emphasize, if you want to make a ball, the inside is the most part that I care. Because when people are using the ball, all they look is the inside of the ball. So I always consider that a good ball has to be a very nice curve on the inside. And there are many different kind of rib around the market, commercial one or custom-made ones. There are many of it. And why this kind of a rib is good, I will do a demonstration to show you. And usually especially for beginner, the inside of, especially the middle part, the center part of the ball, this part here on the inside, it's hard to take care of it. It's hard to make a nice round surface. So if you have something to compress, that will make it easier. So that's why I told you that this kind of rib is a very good rib to use. Okay, I put it in some water, and then my fingertip is grabbing on the holes. So I am going to use, you see that this is a nice curve here, and I'm just using it to compress in the middle. And you see that I already forming a nice curve because of this. And most of the rib that has a little bit sharp edge, and if you go cross over the middle, sometimes your rib is going to get caught into, because of the different direction of the wheel. And for this rib, even I cross over the center, because this part is a rounder shape, it's round, so it's not going to get caught into the clay, so it's easy to compress. That's why I say that this is a very good rib to use, especially when you're making a ball. Okay. And also, this is one size fits all, because if you hold in your rib like this, you have this kind of curve. But if you gradually tip over tip over, and tip over, and tip over, you see that you got many different kind of curve. So it's one size fits all. Okay, that's why I consider this kind of rib is a very good rib to use, especially if you are making a bowl. Alright, so I'm compressing in the middle and then gradually move my rib to the side. And if I tip over my rib, I can change the shape of the bowl. And how about if you use a rib on the inside and then there's a rib on the outside, you can compress on both ends. Show you one more time the 3 holes that is easy for my finger to grab on it, and then I compress on the inside, especially when I cross over the center. It's okay too because the rib is so rounded, the edges is rounded, so it's not going to get caught into the clay. And then I gradually move the rib to the higher point. I got my shape made. And then just around the rim. And if you want your rim a little bit thinner, just compress it. Make it thinner. And just final touch on the rim and chamois again. So I have the bowl made. It's ready to cut off the hump. I put one of my index finger here to draw a little indent. So this is where I'm going to cut. And now I have the cotton string. Okay, the string. I cross over my fingertip and then hold it here so that it doesn't slip off. And then rest the string straight. Straighten the string and rest it right there on the indent. And let go of my left hand and pull my right hand level. The ball is cut. Okay, so you can see the cut here. Let me cut it open to show you the inside of the ball. I just compressed it so that you will see what I'm talking about. So you see that this curve is very nice because I was using this to compress it. And even if I cross over, you see that this curve has been compressed by my round rib. And if I tip over, I got all the sizes fitting right there. So depending on how you hold it, okay, straight here, and then if you go tip over on the side, then you got a nice curve. So that's why if you actually your hand is the best tool, but if you have the something to help your hand, that's even better and easier. So this kind of a rib is very good. That's why I try to recommend people use this kind of rib to make your compress. And I hope this helped. All right. Thanks for watching.